welcome back to my channel. I'm Charlotte, and in today's video, I'll be sharing with you a thrifted book haul. So basically, yesterday was Saturday, and I went to my local thrift bookstore and I gave them some books, and in exchange, they gave me credits to get some books from them. So I do have a haul of 9 books that I'm so excited to share with you guys, and the prices will be up in the corner. Okay, so the first book that I hauled was The Selection by Kiara Cass. As you guys know, this is one of my favorite books, but my copy was really beat up and written in, and I was able to find this new copy that I'm super excited to own. This next book I was so excited to find. This is The Water Castle by Megan Fraser Blakemore. This is one of my favorite middle grade books ever, and I've been wanting to own a nice hardback of this for a long time, and I'm so excited that I found it. Next we have Where the Mountain Meets the Moon by Grace Lynn. This is a book I had to read a few years ago for school, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad that I can add it to my classics shelf now. Next, I did have to pick up a copy of Bluebird by Sharon Cameron because it was in perfect condition and I wanted a copy to gift to a friend. Then we have The Orphan Band of Springdale by Ann Nesbitt. I've never heard of this book or author, but it looked like a fun historical fiction book that has to deal with a band. Next, I picked up The Princess Academy by Shannon Hale. I've heard a lot about this, but not really people's opinions, so make sure to comment down below if you liked or disliked this book, but it looked like a fun middle grade fantasy that I might enjoy. This is Junonia by Kevin Hanks. I clearly can't read the author or the title, but this looked like a fun, beachy book that I didn't know anything about, so I'm excited to pick it up this summer. Okay, lastly we have Tuesdays at the Castle and Wednesdays at the Tower. These are the first 2 books in my favorite middle grade fantasy series ever, and I'm currently on my reread of this, so I'm so excited that I now own the books and can continue collecting the series whenever I go to the bookstore. So now I'm gonna add all these books to their new spots on my bookshelf. As you guys can see, I still need to collect a new copy of The Elite to replace my old one, but for now I'm just going to stand up the first book in the selection like I used to. Okay, so this is my fantasy shelf. I feel like this needs to be moved over a little bit, and I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put the new fantasy books that I hauled, which is Princess Academy, the Tuesdays at the Castle series, and actually I think that's all. So I feel like Princess Academy, because it's a standalone, can go on the stack. We might want to rearrange it because I feel like that looks kind of bad, but then these 2 books, I'm not quite sure where I want to put them. I think until I haul the rest of the series, they just look cute on the stack. Okay, this is the finished product, and I think it looks really nice, and I feel like the stack looks a lot better now that the books are in height order, and I think it looks really cute. Okay, so this shelf is just where I put my favorite books, and I am missing a few because I'm lending them to my friends, but for now, I think I'm just going to put my new copy of The Water Castle right here so that it shows up in my videos a lot, and it's just such a pretty book. This is my classics shelf. As you can see, it's right above the historical fiction, and I'm trying to decide if I want to maybe put Where the Mountain Meets the Moon on this shelf. I know it's not technically a classic, but I feel like the spine would look really good with the rest of the spine, so I'm going to go ahead and try it. I feel like it kind of looks like A Wrinkle in Time, so maybe I can put it down here. Oh, actually, I think that looks really good. I think that looks cute. I'm going to leave it for now and see if it grows on me or if I decide to change it, and I'll let you guys know. So my historical fiction shelf is at the very top, so I can barely reach it, so I do have to hold my phone. So I'm going to go ahead and find a spot for this book up here, and then I'll show you guys when I'm done. I think this shelf needs to be rearranged because all of these books are red, and it just doesn't really look good. And then I feel like the rest of it is pretty cute, so I'm not really sure. So comment any ideas you have on how I could make these books fit better on the shelf, because I like how it looks, but just not all the red. Okay, this is one of my favorite shelves. This is my summer shelf, and I'm going to put my Junonia book up here, and I'll let you guys know when I'm done. Okay, so it doesn't really fit with the rest of the book, so I feel like I'm going to try and find a new spot for it. Okay, so this is what I did. I just pulled all the paperbacks out, and then I pushed this book on top of them, and then put the sunglasses, and I feel like it looks cute, but I'm not sure, so comment if you like how this looks, or if it kind of takes away from the shelf's aesthetic. I'm going to put this copy of Bluebird in my closet with all the rest of my things that I keep to give to people, and hopefully I'll have a great person to give this to soon. Okay guys, that's all for my haul. Comment down below if you want to see more haul videos, and let me know if you read any of these books and what your thoughts were.